Excellent. And how about this idea of a multiplier? We talk about this, the shows multiply your success. Has there been a multiplier that you've used in growing and expanding, whether yourself personally, the businesses you've built?
Well, I would have to tell you that there's a couple of multipliers that I can point to, but one of them being it's kind of esoteric, or kind of people might view it as woo, but I don't. If you read, Tim Ferriss's book, Tools of Titans, that's right up there. 75% of I think he interviews 500 titans, if you will, or 500 monsters in their domain. 75% of them meditate. And that's one of the things that I've taken up over the last 10 years. And I'm going to tell you, for me, it's been a multiplier. And why? Because it, number one, allows you to make decisions based on logic and not emotion. Like, I used to be very emotional and if something came at me, I'd react instead of standing back and thinking clearly and then reacting after I've had a clear plan. So for me, a major multiplier has been meditation. It might not be something you're used to hearing, but for me, I'm going to call that my secret weapon. So that's a multiplier. And to be quite frank, everything I've written about in the book is a multiplier. Hanging around with another great multiplier is your circle of influence. And I moved from Montreal back in September, Montreal, Canada, to Florida, South Florida. That's been a multiplier. And why? Because it's just the people around here and the neighborhood that I'm in and the people that I hang around with now in Florida think much differently than, let's say, they did in Montreal, they did in Canada. South Florida is very entrepreneurial, very, let's call it business oriented, whereas, Canada is a socialist country. And it's a different mindset, totally different. So it's capitalist here versus, let's say, socialist. So a multiplier could be where you live, could be who you hang around with, could be how you think, could be, there's many different multipliers. But for me, again, it's my proximity where I live, it's people I hang around with, and it's meditation.